And good evening, everyone. Welcome to this varsity matchup between the Illini West Chargers and the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. He's Peyton Hutchins. I'm Caden Struns. A beautiful Tuesday evening, although you couldn't tell because we're inside. We are inside the high school gymnasium tonight in Bushnell, Illinois. Varsity matchup, and as you can see, we got all sorts of fans on the court here for Pink Night.
Yeah, Caden, it's a little warm in this gym. Played here in high school, and it's a bowl type of stadium, and it's pretty cool. And now we have the lights going out.
There go the lights. Get ready. The Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans taking the court. We'll break down this matchup here when we come back. We'll take a break, but we're going to stick with you to introduce the starting lineup of the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. There you have it. Starting lineup for both teams out. We are getting ready for this matchup between those Spartans and the Chargers. Chargers coming here to Bushnell playing some red-hot volleyball. They've won their last 13 consecutive sets on a tear, playing their 19-4.
Yeah, 13 straight sets, that's hard to do at any level. And the fact that Illini West comes in here winners of their last 13 straight, it's going to be an interesting matchup to say the least.
Meanwhile, Bushnell-Prairie Spartans looking for their first win of the season. This is against this tough Illini West squad tonight. So, both teams will meet in the middle of their teams' ends, respectively, as we get ready here. 7-13. We talked about it in between games. 7-13 sounded like a really good start time.
I said 7-15.
Or did you? Oh, I thought you said 13.
Well, either way, it's still pretty spot on. And,
sounds like 7-14 is when we'll start.
Whenever we're spot on, it tends to be a good broadcast. So let's have a good broadcast today.
We're always on the same page.
Oh, we're on the, yes, we are.
I don't know if you know, but when Peyton Hutchins texts me, we always have the same thoughts in advance.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is.
Anyways, Chargers have the service here to start things off. We are off and running here tonight. Here comes the attack off of a Charger hand, and the Spartans lead things off with a kill. They're ahead 1-0.
Yeah, good start for BPC to jump out on them early for the first point of the set and taking the early 1-0 lead.
So side out Spartans, Joe Farwell back to serve for BPC. See the libero hit this one on the Chargers' end. Here comes the attack and a kill from Reagan Reed. Last time out, 11 kills in 2 games. She will be a player to watch. All knotted up at 1. Side out Chargers. Back to serve this one is Audra Carroll. Looks like we'll have some communications here with the officials. part of that conversation is Reed. Reed back in.
I think they're just telling the Illini West bench to scoot down.
Yeah. So the Spartans, a little miscommunication, collision, and out of play there, hitting that out. Natalie Willie. Tough play there for the Spartans.
Yeah, the miscommunication there cost them.
So the Chargers go ahead 2-1. That's the libero quarter. Here comes the attack off the net or off of some hands of the Chargers. And they take a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, the BPC, the set wasn't where it should have been, and attack error led to the block there for the Chargers.
3-0 run for the Chargers after they were trailing 1 early. And that will go out. And the Chargers have a point. Back to back to back to back. It's a 4-0 run. And the Chargers now up 4-1.
Yeah, just like that, Chargers coming out of the gate hot.
Soft serve quickly onto the Chargers end. Back and forth up towards the middle. Chargers looking to make something happen. There's the attack and kill from Reagan Reed.
Yeah, Reagan Reed, that was a really nice set right there by the Illini West setter. And Reagan Reed making BPC pay.
5-0 run for the Chargers. And a little hesitation on that bump there from Coulter. Turns into an ace. And there's a service error, side out Spartans, and that concludes the 6-0 run.
Yeah, that time the serve just a little bit long. Service error resulting in a point for BPC.
Autumn Coulter back to serve, and that will be a service error. And the Chargers will take it right back.
Yeah, once you get a service error and you get a chance for side out, it's always tough to follow that with a service error.
Yeah, especially after that 6-0 run that was just seen. Frazier checked in for the Chargers. Back and forth we go, and give the credit there on the Chargers end from Reed.
Yeah,
extends the lead.
Illini West's defense early on in this first set, visible.
Coulter with the bump, gonna hit it over, but a collision on the Spartans end from Callie English and Abby Nelson.
Yeah, another miscommunication right there by BPC, costing them another point early on in this first set.
See Abby White serve this one for the Chargers. Once again, the communication a little tough here on the Bushnell end. Able to get it over though. So now here comes the attack from the Chargers, and that sets them up for once again another kill. This one from Kennedy Gunning, and it's now 10-2.
Yeah, the miscommunication right now by the Spartans are discombobulating them and allowing for the Chargers to just find the open spot.
White to serve. Going to be a tough bump, but able to get it over. Now here comes the attack from, the attack from Reed. I had the right name, but I hesitated. Reagan Reed with the kill. 11-2 our score. We have a timeout from Bushnell-Prairie, and we'll take a quick break. Back with you shortly.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you, and we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Back with you here out of the timeout called by BPC. The Chargers off to a great start. They were trailing 1-0 in this one ever since on a 10-1 run. Here comes the attack on Bushnell's end, and there's the kill from the Spartans' end. Looked like that might have been Kleindienst on that left corner.
Yeah, it seemed like Illini West wasn't sure if they wanted to bump it or if they wanted to set it for their first hit, and it made the Spartans score.
Makes it 11-3. Side out Spartans. Serving this one is Willie. Chargers, too much on that one from Kennedy Gunning. Spartans with back-to-back points. 11-4 our score. Spartans will try and get back into this one after that rough start of 10-1 on the run there. It's always tough to come back from big runs like that, but the Spartans block it, keep it on the Chargers' end. And now, nice bump there, gotta hit it over, and they do just that. Chargers look to regroup. Here comes the attack from Reed, and Reed extends the lead.
Yeah, once Reed gets that open space, she's going to knock that down almost every time, and you know, BPC able to do a good job of getting it over to start the rally, but the defense nowhere to be found.
Casenberry checks in on the Spartans end on the right corner, back towards the back, and unable to get a good read on that one. It'll be an ace. Chargers ahead, 13-4.
Yeah, that time the Chargers able to just find the sweet spot in the defense like they've done so a couple times so far this first set.
That one out. Coulter doing a nice job of letting that go. Side out Spartans. We'll see English go to the bench for the Spartans, and serving this one is Abby Nelson. Nice serve there. Long attack from the middle, and the Chargers able to get it down on the back corner there from Abby White.
You know things are going your way when you can have a back row kill. Not very common at any level of volleyball, and right there, nice job of getting it just over the net and letting it drop right in front.
Libero serving for Illini West DeSotel. From one libero to another. Coulter with that bump. Here comes the attack. Towards that right corner. Nice momentum though. Back towards the left corner. Here comes the attack. Chargers look to kill it here. And they will get the point on that right corner. Looked like it was Reed again. Makes it 15-5. Libero DeSoto will serve again. Coulter, this is going to be a tough play, and it turns into a Charger point.
Yeah, the receptions so far from BPC the last couple of times have not been as clean as they have been, and it's costed them a couple points here.
Chargers in command right now, up by 11, 16-5 in this first set. Coulter, nice effort. And a little bit of a tough position to hit. That one was Shannon. That set from Nelson. And the Chargers add on.
You know, we saw it in the JV game, but the effort is definitely there for both the whole entire program at BPC.
And miscommunication there from Coulter and Shannon. And the Chargers once again add another point, 18-5. And again, we said it before earlier in this set, the communication is key. And it looks like there have been a couple instances where it's costed them a point. There's an ace from DeSoto. That'll extend the lead.
Yeah, DeSoto, really nice job of recognizing how far back the back row was and just placing it right in the middle of the defense to extend the lead for the Chargers.
Chargers looking to get to 20 here. Coulter trying to start something though on the Spartans' end. Here comes the attack. Perfect spot and a perfect location for the kill. Anna Jacob puts the Chargers at 20. And there's an ace from DeSoto once again. That's multiple in this stretch. And the Chargers are up 21-5, and I think we're going to see a timeout here from BPC. So while we have some time on this timeout, we're going to stick with you. We've got a highly anticipated matchup tomorrow. We don't. Dwayne does. Dwayne will be there calling it, but a highly anticipated matchup in the TSSR Game Time Live area. Macomb High going against QND. Payton, what more do you have to say about that?
Well, Macomb won tonight in 2 sets. They have not lost a set all year long, and they are 21-0 going up against the Quincy Notre Dame at Quincy Notre Dame, who is 25-2. So that is probably going to be the best matchup in the state of Illinois tomorrow night.
Oh, 100%. Has to be. Are you going to go?
I'm going to try to go to that because I would love
Dwayne,
to see.
if you're listening, Peyton's trying to go.
Yeah,
right.
come on,
Dwayne will be there tomorrow.
Take me with you.
Just thought we'd give that matchup a shout out tomorrow, as sure it's a very highly anticipated matchup between 2 impressive high school squads. Meanwhile, coming out of the timeout, Spartans looking to turn things around here towards the end of this first set. Chargers look to win their 14th set in a row. And close to the net, turns into a Charger point. They extend the lead. Again, one step closer to this set victory.
Yeah, no adjustments have been made by BPC, and the Chargers just making them pay.
Sotel to serve. A few aces in this set so far from DeSoto. That one goes out on the attack from Farwell. Chargers now ahead 23-5. DeSoto will serve. And there, is how the run ends. A service error from DeSoto, but a couple aces, so I'm sure DeSoto isn't too frustrated with herself.
Yeah, her percentage will go down a little bit, but not anything terrible.
See Kleindienst serve on the Spartans' end. Very high bump. Just got to hit it over here. Free ball on the Spartans' end. Here comes the attack. Perfect opportunity to get a point, and they do. Give that kill to number 18, Caroline Spengler.
Yes.
Back-to-back points.
Spengler caught Illini West off guard a little bit. They thought she was going to go with the overhand attack. Instead, she sets it over and gets the point for the Spartans.
Kleindienst to serve. Back-to-back points for BPC. Towards the left corner, DeSoto, tough bump, but a great recovery on the Chargers' end. They get it over. Free ball, though, back into the Chargers' end. This will be a free one. Here comes the attack. Goes soft towards the middle. Got to hit it over. They do just that. Nice job. And miscommunication a little early on the jump from Anna Jacob and the Bushnell-Prairie. I almost did it again. BPC on a 3-0 run.
Yeah, BPC's defense the last couple of points have definitely stepped up, and they've definitely played a little bit better.
And there's the kill that the Chargers were looking for, specifically Anna Jacob, after jumping early, able to get the kill with a perfectly timed jump and attack. Set point on the way for Illini West. Doesn't seem like the lucky number 13 will be a curse on the Illini West's end tonight, as they look for their 14th consecutive set win. As that will be a service out, we'll have to wait one more.
Yeah, it's looking like Illini West is going to win their 14th straight set. Again, just an incredible stat.
Taylor Lilly serving this one on the Spartans' end. And that'll be an ace. Spartans now up into double digits. It's 24-10. And while this first set doesn't look good for them, obviously, they're ending this set on a strong note. And it could shape things up for an interesting second set.
Yeah, we've definitely seen, after that timeout by BPC, we've definitely seen some adjustments being made, which is good to see for the Spartans.
Here comes the attack towards the left corner. They get it over off the ceiling. But again, when it goes off the ceiling from what we've taken tonight, it's a Chargers point. And that will end this first set. The Chargers are victorious 25-10 Once again, we've still got another set to go and maybe 2 more to go. Come on back here on TSSR Game Time Live.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And you know, sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Back with you here. Set 2 about to begin. Chargers were victorious in set 1. I want to say 25-10 was our score.
That is correct.
That's because it was. Service goes to the Spartans to start things off here. Well, forget the set there. We got the attack. Here comes the attack on the Chargers' end. Nice job, though, from Nelson to keep that play alive. Nelson now on the attack. Chargers back on their end. Here it comes from Reed. And Reed start things off here in set number 2.
Yeah, the Spartans, in that first point of the set, you can already tell they made a little bit more of adjustments. They're moving with the ball. They're playing with a lot more energy to start this second set.
Side out Chargers. Looks like it's Carroll serving off the net to tie things up at 1. Now, we mentioned it in the JV match. We'll mention it again. This is back-to-back high school games that we've had involving Illini West. We had Illini West football last Friday against Knoxville. Illini West came out on top 32-20.
Yeah, that was a really fun game.
It was, and there's Reed once again extending that lead.
Yeah, Illini West's football field, pretty nice. It was a good game overall.
Yeah, it was. Nice football field, nice atmosphere.
Now, I have not been inside of Carthage's high school gym, but
really?
I really like this BPC gym that we got going on in here.
You like it?
I do.
There you go. I like the color associated with it. I mean, this blue is really nice. And I do like this gym. It's got like this whole, it has like a stadium vibe to it in a way.
It
when
really,
you think about
yeah,
it.
it's got the bowl that comes down. It's really nice to see.
No. Definitely agree with you on that. See? We agree once again on literally everything.
Yep.
Anyway, Spartans side out. 2-2 is our score. Back to the game. Or as Peyton would say, watch the game. Here comes the attack. Perfect spot. And once again, it's Reed. He was our player to watch. I mean, in terms of like when you look at the numbers, Reed has definitely been a killer on the Chargers end throughout the whole season, and she's staying busy tonight. Yeah,
Reed, and especially the second set, has just kind of taken over so far.
Reed will serve here. Maybe adding some aces to our night here. We shall see. Here comes the attack from Nelson onto the Chargers end. Now a little miscommunication, but they were able to get it over. And getting the kill is Kennedy Artman. Extends the lead.
Yeah, Artman that time able to just get it over, and the BPC defender, it was deflected off of her fingertip and went straight down for a point.
Reed serve. Here comes the attack. Off of a Charger hand, but now going back on the attack is Jacob. Back into the Chargers end now. They'll regroup. Back towards the middle from the right corner. Gotta hit it over here, and they will from English. Long rally here, and it ends in a Jacob kill from the Chargers.
Yeah, you know, the front four Illini West is just stacked all the way across, and it's showing here tonight.
Chargers on a 3-0 run right now. Spartans trying to put an end to that. Ooh, tough hit there, but able to get it over is Artman. Nelson on the attack towards the left corner, but it goes out is the call.
Yeah, right idea right there by the setter of BPC, trying to catch Illini West off guard, trying to create any offense that they can, just a little bit tad outside.
Gotta hit it over here. Free ball for Illini West. Sets it up for an attack from Artman, and it ends up in another kill. Artman busy early on here in the second set as the Chargers are on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, Artman with back-to-back kills in this second set for the Chargers.
Now adding to her night. Kills, 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 and now an ace from Reed.
Yeah, Reed doing exactly what the Chargers did in the first set. Just a little lob over the front row and just dropping in the middle for a point.
And it goes off of the libero, Coulter. That turns into back-to-back aces.
And then this time, instead of going short, she goes long, catching catching BPC off guard. And like you said, back-to-back aces now, extending the lead here for the Chargers.
It's a 7-0 run, and we saw this in the first set, a 10-1 run. Runs hurt you in the long run. See what I did there? That's out of bounds. 9-3.
Yeah, I like that. I like that there, Caden. That was really funny.
Well, I didn't hear you laugh. Abby Nelson serving. Oh, Pid. Goodness. 9-3 our score. Nelson serves into the Chargers and give it an ace. Back-to-back points.
And just like in the first set, Caden, we're seeing BPC making a little bit of a run here.
It's a tough mountain to climb, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, you know, in volleyball, slowly but surely climbing your way back into things, you don't have to get all the points back right away.
No. Marathon, not a sprint, you know, as
correct.
People may say. Nelson's serve might have went over the line.
I think she.
Yeah, I believe that's what happened. So the Chargers will take that point off the technicality. 10-4 is our score. DeSotel to serve. Refs say 10-4. We're ready to go. That goes out. Side out, Spartans.
And something we've seen in the JV game, now we're seeing in the varsity game. A couple of mistakes by Illini West allowing BPC to stay in this second set.
Kleindens to serve. In between some Chargers, but out of bounds. 11-5 our score.
Right idea right there by BPC, trying to just put it right on the line, just a little bit too far out of bounds.
Side out Chargers, we have AJ Cook serving here for the Chargers. Collision on the Spartans end from Coulter. I couldn't exactly see the other number, but it'll be a point for the Chargers. 12-5. Cook once again to serve. There's the communication there. It turns into a nice bump, a good set, and a great attack. Chargers, though, responding towards the ladder of the ref, and it turns into a point for BPC.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss hit there by the setter, allowing for the attacker to hit it over the antenna there by the referee.
Yeah, turns into a very interesting situation when you get close with that ladder, obviously. So BPC will serve here, side out. Spartans, appears to be Lily with the serve. Chargers got to hit it over here. This is going to be a long attack, and it almost works. Now they got to hit it over. DeSotel with the set. Here comes the attack. Too much momentum on that one from Jacob. And the Spartans take the point.
Yeah, nice job by the back row of BPC, making sure to get out of the way of that ball to make it not go off them. And now trailing by 5 here in the middle of the second set.
See Lily serve. Off the net, but into the Chargers' end. They got to hit it over. This will be a free ball. Here comes the attack, but they just hit it over. Chargers now. Back towards the middle. A nice little soft hit there from Gunning. Side out Chargers.
Yeah, the set there once again by the Chargers. Not exactly the prettiest, but a good job by the Illini West attacker to softly hit it over for the kill.
Yeah, that coming from Gunning, and here comes an ace as that goes off of Coulter and out.
That's just an unfortunate situation for BPC. You know, every time it hits the top of the net and barely goes over, there's not much you can do as a defender.
Corin Robinson to serve here for Illini West. Looking to improve to 20-4 on the season. Trying to get an attack going here, back towards the middle. Hitting it over is Kerr. Now back over from Farwell. And now the attack. There it is from Reed once again. Makes it 15-7.
Yeah, Reed a little quiet there for some part of the second set, but Illini West able to find her and extend the lead for the Chargers.
Feed it to Reed as the Chargers. 15-7. And some miscommunication there from Coulter and Willie. And I believe we will have a timeout from BPC. We'll take a break. Chargers ahead, 16-7.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Coming out of the huddle is BPC. The Chargers are ahead 16-7. Scoreboard does not want to seem to be friends with me right now. So let's fix that for you here. There we go. I guess not. I guess it's not going to work. 16-7. We have a balloon pop in. Got a lot of balloons in the arena tonight, in the gymnasium.
We sure do, and it's in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, as it's BPC's Pink Night tonight.
Always nice to see the support for that. The Spartans with a kill makes the score 16-8.
Just like last time out used by BPC in the first set, you see it again here in the second set. Maybe you want to run.
Nice set there. Reed, though, a little off balance on the attack. This will be a free ball for the Chargers. Here it comes on the left corner from Wibble. Wibble back to work. Here comes from Nelson now, and there's the kill.
Yeah, really nice play right there by the Spartans, able to catch Illini West off guard and go top shelf.
Nice set here for Reed, who gets the kill.
Yeah, Reed now with 2 of the last 3 points for the Chargers. And that is something that the Illini West offense has needed as of late here in the second set.
Kaylee Kerr will serve on the Chargers end here. And now over onto the Chargers end. Here it comes. Little soft toss for a Charger kill.
Yeah, it looked like another miscommunication right there by the Spartans. The front row seemed as though the back row was going to get it. That was not the case.
Spartans will take that point off a technicality, 18-10. Looks like we'll see Coulter back to serve for BPC. That'll be a service error, side out Chargers.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity right there by the Spartans to crawl their way back in this one. And back-to-back service errors now gives the Chargers a 9-point advantage.
I want to thank everyone who's tuned in tonight to watch this matchup. Got just about 40 of you in here right now. House right to serve. That's an ace as it went off of a Spartan hand.
Yeah, the Spartans immediately knew she should have let that one go. And now the Chargers 5 points away.
And that will be back-to-back aces. Chargers extend their lead to 21-10. See a timeout from BPC. We'll be back after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back with you out of the timeout. Chargers ahead, 21-10. We'll see a service error coming out of this timeout. Spartans take the side out here, 21-11.
Yeah, this is a big spot here for the Spartans. Got to start mounting a comeback. This is a perfect opportunity to do that.
Willie will serve. And there's the kill from Artman, who we saw in the JV game acquire some kills. Gets one there.
Yeah, Artman in the JV game had a lot of kills. And with her being that young, it's a good sign for the Charger volleyball team.
Yeah, especially in the future. Reed serves. Reed ends up with the ace, if you want to call it that. 23-11 their score.
Yeah, I would call that an ace because she hit it in the spot where, yeah, I'd say that's an ace.
Peyton Hutchins, an official statter, by the way. The NCAA for Western Illinois volleyball. That'll be a service error.
It's a lot sometimes, so especially with how much faster paced it is than high school volleyball, which no diss on high school volleyball, that's just how it happens.
Nelson serve, 23-12. Also final roll call for Dwayne. Peyton Hutchins looking to go to Quincy Notre Dame with you tomorrow for Macomb versus QND.
That's going to be a great game.
Looking forward to it, Dwayne. If you're watching, you want to give him a ride. Otherwise, I'm sure he'll text you. 24-12, we've got match point on the way, and the libero DeSoto is serving. Illini West looking to get that 14th win in a row, and they do it in ace fashion. 25-12, the final here in this second set. Don't know why my scoreboard's not updating. We apologize for that. Just doesn't want to work. There it is, 25-12. What do you know? The Chargers are victorious, Peyton Hutchins. 14th win in a row tonight.
Yep, and that's their 15th set win in a row. And Illini West looked pretty good tonight. BPC, you know, the effort was definitely there. And BPC can build on this for future games.
Well, there you go. Peyton Hutchins, a lot of fun having you with me tonight for this game. And this is the first time, 3 times, the home team has not won. First time when we are broadcasting together. So we were 2 for 2 in home teams winning, not anymore. 2 for 3, still not bad.
That's not bad at all. And
anyway.
you know, every time me and you broadcast, we get more and more comfortable with one another. And
right.
I'm enjoying the chemistry here live on air.
That's awesome. Dwayne, hope you're watching. Anyways, this is Peyton Hutchins. I'm Caden Strand. So long from Bushnell, Illinois. Final score 25-12, or Illini West winning in 2 sets, 25-10, 25-12. Have a great night, guys.